Many of us like the static type checking in C# because the compiler can find errors early. But static type checking does restrict the way you write some code. You have to have type definitions and metadata available at compile time in order to get any work done. And there are some scenarios where the static type checking gets in the way or does create some more work for us. Sometimes we have to drop down and use reflection. Also, before C# 4.0 was available, it was impossible for C# objects to interact with logic written in a dynamic language like Ruby or Python. It was also difficult in many scenarios to work with COM objects, and COM, if you haven't heard, was the dominant component technology in the Microsoft world before .NET came along. So anyone trying to interop from C# code to legacy code in COM often felt pain. Perhaps you've felt some of this pain if you've worked with Microsoft Office COM components to automate Word or Excel. In C# 4.0, Microsoft introduced a new keyword to C#, the dynamic keyword. The dynamic keyword will statically type a variable as a dynamic variable, and when the C# compiler sees a dynamically typed variable, it turns off all compile time checks. Any operations you perform on a dynamic object referenced by that variable, like calling a method or setting a property, they will all be resolved at runtime. Let's see how this works inside of a demo project.